Now, we showed you video of the big fight before the start of the show of the football game. We'll show you more of that in just a minute. But first, here are pictures we got from Twitter and the Newcastle News of the fight. 7 Newcastle players, along with the team's coach, were ejected even before the start of last night's football game. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt Horn. People at the game say it all happened after players from the visiting team, Central Valley, came onto the football field and started stomping on the Newcastle logo. The fight got big enough police had to get involved to separate the teams. 27 First News reporter Christina Mullen talked with Newcastle's athletic director and the coach who was kicked out of the game and has tonight's top story. Good evening, Christina.
Hey, Matt. That's right. It wasn't your usual Friday night lights in Newcastle. Things got heated quickly when Central Valley took the football field. Now, school officials are looking to see what actions need to be taken. You can hear and see the tension before Friday night's football game in Newcastle. As Central Valley took the field, you can see the players stomping on Newcastle's midfield logo. This is video from NCTV 45 from the sideline. Coaches quickly stepped in when things started to get out of control. Then police officers took over to separate the teams. Sports writer Andrew Koob with Newcastle News tweeted, "Apparently CV ran out and stomped on the midfield logo. Newcastle takes exception to that, and a brawl ensues." By the time the fight was over, 7 Newcastle players and head coach Joe Cowart was thrown out of the game. I called Coach Cowart, asking him what happened.
I'm sorry, at this moment, I have no comment until I can really review the film of last night's game and speak to my administration, my official statement. But I have no comment.
I also reached out to Newcastle's athletic director, Sam Flora, who didn't have much to say either.
And I cannot give you a comment at this time.
Newcastle's assistant coach Don Hall took over when Cowart was escorted off the field. No one on Central Valley's team was thrown out of the game, and the team didn't even get a penalty. 5 of Newcastle's players that were ejected from the game were starters. Newcastle didn't even put a point on the board. Central Valley won 35-0. Per the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association rules, Newcastle's head coach and the 7 players that were ejected will be suspended for next week's homecoming game.